This is my custom planet. And this is my custom planet about to get hit by a moon. Yeah, seems kind of bad. Hello everybody, I am kindly Keyin and welcome back to Solar Smash, the only game where you can create your own perfect little alien planet and then cut it in half. Which is precisely what we're gonna do today. I wanna play around with the custom planet maker. It's a very cool feature that I haven't spent a lot of time with, and I wanna spend more time with it. So as you can see, this planet here, it looks similar to Earth. I mean, it has like a similar sort of climate to it. Obviously, the continents look very different, and I don't think you can actually change the layout of the continents, but what you can do is you can change the level of water. So like, if we do that, obviously the planet has a lot more land now, and if we do that, obviously the planet has a lot more islands. I kind of like the island planet. So let's make ourselves a little islandy planet. I don't know what colors we're gonna pick from, but let's get creative. How about just like super bright red? And so as I understand it, because it's kind of hard to figure out exactly what you're changing, but the first color is like sea level land. The second one is more like mountains. So you can change the color of land that is, you know, higher than sea level, basically. So what color? I mean, we have red land. What color do we want our mountains to be? Maybe like a light blue. So honestly, it didn't change all that much because there's not a lot of mountains on this planet, apparently. Little disappointed. But then the third color is, of course, the water. I just want to see what it looks like if like the water is light blue. Have you guys ever been to a place like in the Caribbean or like Hawaii? The water is like, is this crazy color blue that I don't normally see. But what if the whole planet was like that incredible color blue? That would be pretty sweet. Honestly, that looks kind of terrifying. I thought that it would be much prettier than that. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I like that, but I do like the contrast of the red islands with like the teal sort of ocean. That's weird. But hear me out. What if the ocean was just black? Oh my gosh, that is so cool looking. That looks so cool. That kind of implies that this planet doesn't have water on it. Instead, it's just entirely made of oil, which seems disgusting and awesome all at the same time. Let's adjust the water level, give ourselves a little bit more land, because I feel like, oh my goodness, the black water, tar-like water, and the red land, I feel like it would hurt your eyes to live on this planet. Let's try some different colors with the land. I mean, well, like, what if we did like a fluorescent green? Oh gosh. I mean, you got to admit that looks really cool, but also yet again, like it would hurt your eyes to live here. It's so vibrant. And then I guess you can change the temperature of the planet. I mean, obviously you just turn it into an ice planet. I might actually be mistaken about the second color, because you'll notice when I increase the heat on the planet, we get more of that teal color that we picked as the second color. So maybe actually the teal color isn't mountains, it's deserts. So obviously you'll have more deserts if it's a hotter planet. I kind of like the look of this. What do we call this crazy looking alien planet? I don't even know. I want to hear your guys' suggestions in the comment section down below. But here's where the real fun begins. I mean, you know, it's Solar Smash. It's not Solar Make an Alien Planet. That's not the name of the game. It should be called Solar Make an Alien Planet and then blow it up. That would be far more accurate. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, how are we gonna blow it up? I mean, I kind of like space worms. So let's send a nice little army of giant planet-eating space worms at our lovely green and black planet. Oh, that is just a bad day for this one. Yeah. Now, the land being so green, do you think it's just like the whole planet is radioactive? Do you think that giant planet-eating space worms like radioactive planets? Maybe they do. I mean, they seem to be digging this. They seem to really, really like it. It's, yum, yum. Give me some of that radiation. It's delicious. The more radiation, the better. That's how giant planet-eating space worms feel. It's basically like the seasoning of planets. And that's what's left of our our beautiful planet. If I hit reset, does it reset the colors as well? It doesn't. I like that. How many suns does our planet have? Okay, it just has one. So you know what? Let's blow it up. And what do I mean by blow it up? I mean blow up the sun. We're gonna blow up the sun and see how our lovely alien planet handles an explosion of that magnitude. Yeah, it's pretty big. Okay, yeah, probably the same way that most planets would handle that situation. Let's just say not great. It's not a great day for the planet or anybody who lives there. It's gonna get a little warm. Weather report might be a little bit of a heat wave. And then vaporization. And then just space dust. That would be an interesting weather report for sure. Today we're looking at a high of 9.7 million degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know how accurate that is, but it sounds good. Let's recover our planet and our sun, right? Does that recover the sun as well? It does. I'm glad you're back. We need your warmth. Or do we? I don't know. Maybe radioactive planets don't need the warmth of the sun. They can handle it without it. Let's hit it with a moon. I really like the moon physics in this game. Not that there's many other games that I play where you can launch a moon at planets, but for what it's worth, when you do launch a moon at planets in this game, it's real cool. Oh man. Okay, let's just launch a whole bunch of moons. I don't think we've done like a massive barrage of moon destruction before, and I'm a little bit worried about the processing power of my tablet and how it will handle this situation, because something that we learned from the moons crashing into planets is that they send a lot of junk flying through. Oh my goodness. Okay, you see these chunks of, I don't know if those are chunks of moon or chunks of planet. I think they're chunks of moon. There they go, flying off into space. How many moons was that? We should probably count. Let's actually go into slow motion so that we can see it all take place together. I'm gonna try to do 100 moons, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so as you can see, the moons are actually colliding with each other before they even hit the planet. That is crazy. I've never noticed that before. That is unbelievable. But I think I did around 100, although I will say it doesn't look like there's 100 moons. I don't think they spawn quite as quickly as like some of the other tools that we have. So that's probably closer. I mean, that looks like maybe 25 or something like that, which is slightly less exciting, but still gonna be pretty destructive. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. It's just, you know what it looks like? It's like an army of Pac-Mans just chomping away at this giant planet. And that's what's left. They all kind of collided in the center of the planet, and then they sort of ricocheted out. Like you can see the bits and pieces of moons flying off into the distance. Man, it's a real bad day for our alien planet. But now hear me out. What if the aliens decide that they don't like their alien planet anymore, so they want to turn it into glass? Let's kind of do the same thing with the alien invasion spaceships that we did with the moon, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more. They move so fast though. That's the problem, is that I might not be able to spawn as many as I want before the first one goes off. I mean, there's definitely a lot. They haven't fired their first shot yet. Let's just pause it here for a second and take it all in. Actually, can you pause and spawn in the different items? Like, does that work like that? You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever tested it. We should test that. But first, let's just watch this destruction. I'm gonna turn off the HUD so we can really take it in. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah. The planet has definitely had better days, although I will say there's still quite a bit of land left. The aliens still have more work to do, so let's see. I just want to see. So I have the game paused right now, but I am tapping it as if I was spawning the alien spaceships. We'll see if this works. Do we... Okay, I probably tapped it like, I don't know, 30 times, and 2 showed up. So not exactly the mighty alien army I was expecting. But let's have them completely just turn this planet into, I don't know, I guess they're kind of turning it into lava. That's pretty cool. They have lava lasers. That noise. It's so crazy. Because you have the combination of the UFOs appearing, so they make a noise when they show up. And then, obviously, they make a noise when they launch their laser lava cannon. And then they make a noise when they teleport away. So it's like a symphony of destruction. It's glorious. You almost done? You guys almost done? I will say, though, this weapon, I mean, it is obviously very destructive, but it is really just like a surface level kind of weapon, right? You can't drill a hole through a planet using these alien abilities. I think that 2 UFOs just crashed. I did not know you could do that. How did that happen? Oh my gosh! Okay, I guess like when I stack them on top of each other, they shoot each other. Probably should have thought that one through there. Alien battleships. But yeah, that's basically what's left of our lovely alien planet that we created. And it's back. But you know what? Let's make a different planet. Let's get real creative here. I mean, obviously there's only so much you can do. But let's try some like real crazy colors. What if the water was yellow? Probably don't drink that water. I would say that much. No, I don't want to spawn UFOs. Why? Why is it spawning? I want to change the color, not spawn UFOs. Okay, so I had to reset the planet for some reason. It wasn't letting me change the color. But I gotta say, yellow water, that's gross. That's real gross. Let's heat up this planet a little bit more so that we get even more of that disgusting yellow water. And then what color should we make the land? What's a nice contrast with yellow? Maybe purple? Purplish? Oh, that's gonna be, oh, wow. It's actually kind of hard to tell the difference between the land and the water at this point. It almost feels like the purple part is the water, but it's not. So if I lower the water level, you'll see the purple part is growing. Let's make it like a little bit more yellow water land. Gosh, that's gross. And then obviously you have the deserts. Maybe make them like a teal. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Honestly, I kind of like the way this all turned out. Yellow ocean is so gross though. That's truly disgusting. But another idea just popped in my head. You know, the colors that I use with a lot of my channel art is orange and blue. So what if we make an orange and blue planet? It'll be like Kindly Keyin planet. But let's flip things around because it's weirder this way and it's an alien planet, obviously. We want the water to be orange. We don't want the water to be blue. So let's get a nice bright orange color. Look at that. Ooh, that is vibrant. I feel like we could go even brighter. Maybe if I adjust this, that's almost like a dark orange. I think that's the winner right there. Also, I just spawned a little UFO guy. Thanks a lot, UFO guy. I'm trying to design my own planet, and you come over and just vaporize a part of it. Very rude. Okay, so we've got the orange water, and then obviously we want the land to be a nice, vibrant blue color. Oh my goodness, that is hideous. I love it. I really, oh man, I wish, because the orange almost looks brown, which I don't like for kind of obvious reasons. So let's try to get this orange a little bit nicer looking. I mean, we could go, nah, that's almost green. That, you know, that looks pretty good. It's almost like a golden color. Although I will say it does still kind of look a little brown, but that's probably the best we're gonna get. Let's see if we can make it a little bit more red. Maybe if we make it a little bit more on the red side. Okay, you know what? This looks pretty sweet. I actually like this a lot. But let's reset it since I accidentally, you know, blew up a section of it. And then the final touch, we gotta add the KK logo, right? And what's the best way to do that? With a giant laser, of course. What level of damage should we use? Maybe like a 2 laser? Oh, that's yeah. Okay. There you go. And it's officially my planet. It's beautiful. It looks so cool on this side, and then you turn it around and you're like, oh, did you have to go that far to carve your logo into the side of the planet? Did you? Yes. Yes, I did. Not gonna lie, I think that looks pretty cool, but you know what would be even cooler? Cutting it in half. because, you know, we can. Just, there's something about cutting a planet in half that is just so satisfying. So let's do it. Oh my goodness. This laser, when you set this thing to 5, it's too strong. It's too much power. It chops through that thing so fast. But, I mean, there you go. There's my planet chopped in half. Welcome to Solar Smash. And actually, on the bright side, now I don't have just one planet. I have 2.